Are you looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Well, greetings all. Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling. I don't have any announcements, so we'll just jump right in there. So blessings all. Thank you for being here. Yeah, no announcements yet. So, okay, we'll start with bringing in somebody, do a blessing, and we'll do as usual, do messages for a little bit, and go into questions. So, blessings, much love, and see you on the other side. Blessings. I am Gabriel. To you, tonight, and all of you are going into a new phase of looking at the world. There will be beings, not at this moment, but coming through soon will be beings where many will test their belief systems of what is real, what is not. As new and your extraterrestrial friends, more will be coming through and connected firmly with this earth. We send blessings to all of you as you open up your world to new experiences. There is a downpour of change always in the harmonic sounds of this earth. But the angelic realms are connecting to all of you and connecting you all to new experiences all the time. Some might not seem it's going as fast as they like, but it is in movement. We send a blessing from God to all of you. Do not have fear, to let fear remove itself and allow spirit and you to connect more clearly with spirit to allow this change to come into your lives. Because fear removes this change, removes you from moving forward. Not always, but there are times when fear is a blockage. Many blessings to all of you in this new life you live every day. You are renewed, always. Every day is a new experience, even if it does not seem like it is. You'd be surprised. Allow yourselves to allow this new way of looking at the world. because much is on its way. Not at this moment, but soon. Many blessings to you. Now we are allowing God is sending his energy here to clear this space. Another entity will be here shortly. Much love to all of you. Blessings to all of you. I am Gaia, Mother Earth. To you, to bring harmony into your existence, to not allow anger to come into your energy field, to allow joy to mostly fill your soul. There are harmonies in this existence. Your elemental friends are moving closer to you all more than before to bring much healing, but also much understanding of why you're here at this time. There's always changes within the soul of which direction you want to go. There's also a song. You all have a certain song that brings you in a higher velocity of happiness, that connects you to the elementals and even your God. In this song, everyone has their own rhythm that they enjoy so much. And that will eventually show itself. Because I will raise your vibration here. As your earth leaves this old way of thinking, yes, it will be slow, but it will be soon. At least in our perspective. And there is a family of Gaia, many family members, many of you at one time had a lifetime with a Gaia family that will become known throughout your past lives over time. Grandfather, grandparents. There is much that has not been spoken of my energies and what's truly going on in your Argartha. That is one of the places I reside. There are others. So blessings to all of you as you learn more about yourselves. And let this physical form, yes, they attest, but you are becoming more spiritual in this physical form, which is not exactly easy as you can see. Reconnecting to all things that matter so much. Reconnecting to love also. A beam of light you all are. And reconnecting to that is happening all the time. Much love to you as you go on your journey of re-remembrance. Always love to you. Always. I'm only here for a message. A short one. I imagine most were not expecting my arrival. I have an incarnation. On Earth, I go by the name of George Washington. And I have spoken to this one at one time. And this is another message. Don't forget of your roots of this country. But also, not just America, but your planet in general. You're all equal. And to realize that is so difficult now, isn't it? To bring that is so important, to bring that known to you as we're all individual, but you put money in the way of your, it is bringing nothing but chaos on your earth. To remove that, but still, there's always differences, isn't there? To bring blockages in between each other, isn't there? Through race, through even height. There's always a way for humanity to break apart. But it is much easier to come together, though. Well, not easy on your, I understand, on your timeline. It is difficult, but not impossible. But let go of your differences. Because the more you come together, the more peacefulness you can have as a world people. Even those that are causing havoc here, those that are not seen in your shadows, do not worry of them. Yes, they know how to play with the human mind, don't they? They know that so well. And that is for you to overcome their control over you. They use alcohol to mess with your mind and other things on your televisions. Understand, during our time, my time, as they are, well, some of you were there also. During my time as George Washington, it was quite difficult because they were doing the same things, obviously in different ways. Propaganda was everywhere. But for this country to come together was impossible. It felt that way, but it happened. But still, man was still divided. Even though it was a country of all these states came together, man was still divided. There is so much, but it is not impossible to bring this entire world. Yes, you all have differences, but you're all human also. And many of your angels, you realize this. This is nothing new. Working with you always to reconnect. And you are at the time of reconnecting. Your internet is part of you connecting. But still, there's so much hostility there. But not always. There is much prosperity there also. Your time is coming as your entire world comes together. It is not impossible. Yes, not easy, but nothing ever here is easy, is it? You will come together eventually. We send you love always on your journeys. Blessings. Oh, 1 second. Oh. Wow, humans. This is Elvis. Blessings. I'm just here for a galactic update. I'll keep it brief. Your human bodies. I don't know how I. Anyway. Yes, it is true that this has been said over and over, but it's becoming closer to more of a galactic diversity. As for extraterrestrials you've never even freaking heard of are going to start becoming more known in this conduit and others. It is good to have an introduction here so others can connect to them other places, but other places you're more welcome to connect more to your animal, alien sides. As for your rhinoceros, elephant, on and on, they're becoming more vocal because they see a change in your energy systems here. Your political system. Yes, all of you voting out there, that's hilarious. Oh yes, one thing about your what happened in London that was much positive of your Illuminati of your positive was very influencing on that. You can say they made a deal to free that. Of course, not everyone's happy about it, but to free from the euro. There was much behind the scenes, obviously, to make that happen. And the vote, as voting is usually skewed quite a bit, that is not very hard to do, as you can tell. But it is still a split vote to many. But either way, it was to unlock many of what was the EU was planning to do in the future time. Many extraterrestrials didn't care much for what the EU is planning for the people. It is not very pleasant what they have planning, but I can't go into details on that. But it is not. It is most likely that other countries will follow, but it might take some time for that to happen. Because what they are working on is not very humanitarian. I don't believe it's humanitarian at this time either. Your skies are going to become more extraterrestrial with visitations over time. Yeah, I would get. You're just going to see more of your. Even your major news is going to be able to broadcast on anomalies in your skies more often. They won't say they don't understand it, but it is very bizarre. This is already happening, but it's going to increase. This is giving you signs that you're getting closer to your, not necessarily awakening, disclosure, but you're on your way there. It's going to be some time. Notice how many are not fully ready. They're too busy playing their video games and eating a lot of food, which I envy very much. I'm not judging. But that's pretty common, at least in the United States. That's, God, is that overkill on a lot of that. Jeez, get it. Anyway, I'm not judging. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's see what else we have here before I leave. Yes, more messages from you guys. Y'all are going to be coming through. It's funny how Reptilian has to tell everybody this, but it's sometimes good to get it from another party. As for what they're going to go into, they're probably going to go into more of your disclosure information, giving more details about themselves. Galactic languages you haven't heard of, they're going to be coming through also. I think some of you are already going through that. What else we have here before I leave? That's about it. There's more, but for later. Have a nice summer, everyone. Peace out. Blessings. Greetings. There's a possibility I might not be here for very long, but for this time, I am an Arcturian. Blessings to your society and all of your things that you do on Earth. Your busyness is quite efficient and, well, sometimes it is. One message from the Arcturians. One moment. Peace, love, and happiness. Yes. One thing about, before we begin your question area, I know we've been just gobbling up time, haven't we? One moment. One thing about your electronics, there is Elohim and energies around that might be interfering with much of it over time. I believe that's already been happening to certain individuals. When you have outages here and there, that might continue because there is reasons behind it but are not being said at this time. Expect you're not necessarily Elohim, but yes, Elohim is taking much responsibility, but there's reasons behind it to get much attention, but they are not going into why that is attention. But your electronics, expect them to be going on and off quite often, as many systems will go down. Oh yes, before we begin, one more thing. As for your election, that is hot topic on many minds. It does not matter who wins. Either way, you're still on the same course that you will be on. Yes, you might have a different face, but no matter what, the plan is still intact, what they have planned for your society. What is that plan? Well, you are living it, so nothing much will change. You might have the idea of change through a different candidate, but it's all part of what your elites are planning, at least. And you all chose to be a part of it also, but you can release yourself from that also. And many of you are already doing this. Not listening to the television, not being a part of this news and all these little news, they call it news. It's mostly warrior vibration energies. But many of you have already detached to that. So you're not part of this little game they're putting on your society. So that is all I have. So basically you're not part of this Illuminati control system. But there's many that are, as you can see. They aren't like glue. They're just the way they are. So, yes, we've been going on, haven't we? Yes, if you have questions, please. I am ready.
Hello, I am.
Yes.
Just before we start, what is your race, your species?
Arcturian.
Arcturian.
I've been here several times. It's been a while.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to start with chat questions. So
Yes.
Our first question is for Xiao, and she says, can you kindly ask, oh, sorry. I have a spirit guide called Liara.
Mm-hmm.
Ask her if she's one of my main guides or not.
She connects with your main guide, but she is not always there. She comes in and out. She is visiting, but she's a possibility for her to be your main guide if you like her to be. But she's studying up for that position, it seems. Thank you.
Okay, her second question. After all of the events in the recent months, I'm exhausted. Can you check my timeline and see if I can get a proper long holiday break in the coming months, or if my guides or angels have messages for me?
Yes, there's a lot of activity around you at this time. This is why you're bogged down. Mostly because of reptilian energies and gray. You've been doing much chatting with them. Also, you have a crab-like species. The crab people are around you also. You have much conversations with them, so that's another reason. You're just very busy. You're much like a diplomat in many ways for who you are connected to. As for your guides, you will have a break in the coming months. You know what they're speaking of. And you'll be able to clear your mind and take it easy on yourself also. You've been kind of hard on yourself to a certain degree. But yes, the communication hasn't been that good between you and your guides either. That will improve by the end of this year, as they say. At least a possibility. Thank you.
Okay, the next question we have is from Symmetry. The first question, can you tell me more about my Zeta family? Who are they? How many are there? And what are my connections to them?
Yes, mostly of the gray. There are different colors. There's blue. There's, well, mostly gray, but mostly the short grays. One moment. Usually the ones that get in a lot of trouble. Not always. They are misrepresented, but they are the ones that are very curious about humanity. And you get too many things. So the short grays is basically who you're connected to. And there are many, there's about 5 of them around you at this time. Not always at the same time, but many times there are 5 of them. And you also have the Palladian around you at this time also. That's all I have for that question.
Okay, Symmetry's second question. What is my connection to Zion Zeta?
Ah, yes, I know who you're speaking of. One moment. You have many past lives as a female with this one, as a Zeta, but also a male lifetime as a Zeta with this one. Also, you have reptilian lifetimes with this one also. She is a great teacher of you at one time. Several, yes, she had many teaching lifetimes. Yes, she was a teacher of yours. Reptilian and the Zetas are not necessarily teachers. They don't go, but as a reptilian, you've also had Palladian connections where she was, yeah, she had many lifetimes as a female teacher. And you were always a classmate to a certain degree. Not in every lifetime, but several. Thank you.
Okay, next question is from Crystal Eve Snow. First question, do my hybrid children have any messages for me?
Only to stay positive in the hard times, to continue this path. Many changes are coming for you, they are saying, but they are assisting you with many of your decision making also, to give you confidence in your decision making. And they're part of the future Earth. I believe you're aware of this. Thank you.
Her next question is, does my guide Jacob have any messages for me?
Oh yes, you continue on not to have worry. Worry is constant around you, understandable, because you love so many around you. But always caring about your health also, but not to worry. Spend more time in nature if possible. It will raise your vibration, because this worry brings your vibration down. So any chance just to relax in nature, take a walk, whatever feels right for you. Thank you.
Okay, next question is from Stephen Davies. Are there any messages for me?
One moment. Yeah. Well, message from the Arcturians. They say to play it safe. Sometimes your decisions are a little bit. Take it easy on your decision making. I'm not sure if that makes any sense to you. This is from the Arcturians. Just to play it safe. That they keep saying that over and over again. They're not going into detail. They just say they know what you're speaking, what they are speaking of. Your guides are. There's also a rhino by you also. Apparently, you've been attracting new beings, and that is one of them. Thank you.
Okay, Stephen's second question. I thought my partner's court case was over. Will we go to court? Can you tell us what the outcome will be? Thank you.
It all depends on, that's free will. I believe it'll go in your favor from what I gather at this time. From the energy I'm picking right now, it would be in your favor. I don't see the other side going in the other one's favor. I do not see that. But that is judging by the energies at this moment. Thank you.
Okay, next question is from Moses. My guide Samson said I have a lot of fear around me, and that's true. I'm very afraid of darkness or when I'm somewhere all alone, and I don't really know why it makes me so afraid. Can you tell me why I'm so afraid? Is this a past life experience, or have I had bad spirits around me?
No, these are lifetimes as a Zeta, where you've had darkness around you and many beings are attacking you at once. Even on this earth, that kind of put you in shock. So, yes, seriously put you in shock. When you reincarnated here, those fears continued. And you know how the history of this world, it's especially in the history of this world, you don't have electricity like you have now. So darkness has always been a problem for you throughout your lifetimes. And with that brought many fears, and might have drawn entities towards you, but not at this time. But in other lifetimes, it has brought entities too. So those memories are coming back to you to a certain degree.
So Moses would like to know what he can do to fix it. Thank you and much love from the Netherlands.
To do a past life regression on yourself, you can do this through meditation or find someone on your internet that can do this. Through meditation, you're going to allow this, ask for these lifetimes, there are several, to be released. You ask for God's help to bring this energy into to helping you this releasing process. We will send you energy also and assistance.
Okay, next question is from Mike Sullivan Uria. I channeled yesterday. Can you explain who came through?
Of course, I am an Arcturian. I believe I do feel much Arcturian energy. Yes, an Arcturian by the name of Zion. That is all I have. The rest is for you to figure out on your own, it seems. You're not saying anything else. Thank you.
Okay, Mike would also like to know if there are any messages for him.
You are continue this path. Also, there seems to be worry around your family of your condition. I would either way, speak more to your family, be more clear of where you are, what's going on. That is what I'm getting at this time. Just your family has a lot of worry around you. Nothing's wrong with you, but it's like communication is not clear, it seems, so they have worry. I will leave you with that. I'm not sure if that connects with you or not, but that is what I'm receiving. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next question is from L Warrior. What percentage of Anunnaki DNA am I?
2% at this time. Of course, everyone's born with Anunnaki DNA. That's usually around 5%, but it seems like you have a recent refusion. Of course, levels change with everybody, but with you, it's a 2%. Apparently, you received an infusion recently because you're very connected to them. Thank you.
Okay, L Warrior's second question. Are there any messages from the angelic realm or my guides?
Yes. Before I answer that, to go into more detail of this Anunnaki connection, you've been connecting them to astral, and this is why you have this infusion. You asked for it. It was mutual, but you're very well connected. As for messages, one moment. You have much Andromeda energy around you, and it will continue to bring healing. You've had many past lives that have been very uneasy, that you are not fully aware of. They are helping you release. They will assist you with the Andromedans. You come many lifetimes with the Andromedans. You have such a love for their energy, and just more of their energy that's connected to you will become more clear over time. It seems like they visit you mostly at night, but you do connect to them in astral. Blessings.
Next question is from Chloe. Are there going to be any arrests of our major political leaders this summer?
I can't go into details, but most likely yes. As you can tell, death is also, yes, there's much danger around many of them at this time. That has to do with free will, so we can't go into full details of that, but yes, unfortunately, your world prison is not good enough for some of them, as you can tell. So it is much, especially around your major ones in your Americas, there's much protection around them for good reason. Thank you.
Okay, and then second question for Chloe. What percentage of the population is positive?
That changes over time. You can say around 35%. That fluctuates, but around 35%. I know that sounds small, but you'd be surprised how big that number is. Thank you.
Okay, next question is from Julie. So Julie had a dream experience where she was on a vessel, not sure if it was a spaceship or a boat, but it had like a metallic structure to it. And she was in a room with a bunch of people and then was brought into her own private quarters. A gentleman walked in with another being as well and explained a situation to her. And then there was a sexual encounter, and she was just wondering what that was about.
This encounter has fear around it, but this connection you have in astral was very real. As for the encounter at the end, that was mostly fear you have in this society, as you're connecting to those that are not very truthful in who they are. So it was mostly a message to guard yourself, as those that are around you are not fully to be trusted. I believe you are already aware of this. So it was mostly much of that was real, but much of it was also a message also. Thank you.
Okay, she would also like to know what her eldest son's genetic makeup is and what connection of elementals he's closest to.
I'm going to go into genetics, mostly Palladian, around 15%. Also, much Draconian, but that was born. Child was born with it. That is around 5%. So much Arcturian, as in 10%. And Syrian also around 4%. As for elementals, well, he is very close. Well, not to say these are elementals, but he's very close connected to the canine species. That's not really an elemental, but figured he didn't know. He needs to know that. Thank you.
Okay, Bianca, go ahead.
Okay, I have 2 questions for Corina. Any advice you can give her, like, on her current situation, and any messages for her?
In her current situation, one moment. Yes, be wary of who you trust in this situation. But be very careful with decision makings. Trust is very a test at this time. When you make a decision, to make sure you have your true belief in this decision that you are making. There's many around you that seems to be trying to change your mind. So that is another test involved. That's another layer of testing that's being involved in this situation. I don't have the full details of it, but I'm just giving you what I'm picking up at this moment. I might be picking up something else also, but without knowing the full details of it, at least a little bit more detail, that is the best I can do at this time. Thank you.
And any messages for her, possibly?
More confidence will help you in your day. Don't worry about the male energies around you. They're sometimes trying to influence your way of thinking and to put your walls up when that happens. They're trying to change your way of thinking. Because I believe you're aware of this, many males are trying to manipulate the way you think. So to put more confidence in what you want, and when they try to change your perception, what is a nice way of saying that, but to push them out. Because they're putting their needs in front of yours. It is a mess there, it seems. So that is all I have for that. Listeners.
Okay, thank you. And my questions are, who are my animal spirit guides?
A wolf and an eagle.
Okay. And any messages for me? And that's it. Thank you.
One moment. Yes, new pathways are opening for you at this time. It seems like you're going down a new direction. One moment. It's just like you have all the cards in your hands. It's up to you to choose what you want. There is no true message there. It's just that decisions that you make, everything is in your hands. For you to make those decisions, you have your destiny in your hands. That is the right way of saying that.
Yeah. Thank you. Much love.
Blessings to you.
Are you okay for another question?
Always, yes.
Perfect. Okay. My name is Stacy.
Yes.
And my first question is, what advice do you have for those that are going through an awakening or enlightenment and are having a difficult time staying connected to family and friends, just in a world where you want to disconnect so much? What advice do you have to those who are struggling to stay connected?
Yes, is to give yourself a break from this depression that you're going through. Also to send your family members love and try your best to stay connected with them because it means so much to you. I know it's very difficult, but to stay connected to them any way you can in a positive way. Take your break, take your time away from them if must to bring more positive energies because many of them, as you go into this new way of thinking, it is very difficult because you're going to more of a positive way, and many parents are not aware of the negativity that they are used to walking around with. They don't believe how negative they truly are. But to take a break from those that are draining you, but to always connect to them somehow, you will find a way. What works for best for you? What would be best to keep this connection going? But you have the control of maybe a simple phone call, maybe you write them a letter, if that is best to keep your distance from all their way of looking at life. Yes, it is very, very difficult, we understand. Yes, we have to say be more selfish and put yourself ahead of that because you don't want your energy to go into the negative because when you become more sensitive, it is easy to have all this negativity consume you. So it's best to clear your energy space of positivity. And also send them positivity, of course. But some of them reject it easily. But still, it is up to you what you want to do with your energy. But it is still good to have a positive connection. Yes, you can go on with this, but that is the short answer at this time. Hopefully that helps someone.
Thank you for that. My second question is sort of a lead-in from the first one. Do my guides have any advice on the event that's happening with a group of friends of mine? There's a lot of perspectives and sides being taken in regards to a situation. So do they have any insights on that? And I feel like I was being tested. My boyfriend and I have been tested, and I feel like we've passed and done well, but I just wanted to double check.
Well, your guides are also saying they will come around also. For a while, they will be not believing any of this, but eventually they will see the light. It's just, it takes a while for how, there's words for this, but it will go into your favor. They will eventually see things the way you see it, but it will take some time for them. They have a maze that they have to walk through, and that's called Earth. And once they leave that way of the Earth thinking, you will see them quite shortly. It seems like some of them are opening up more than you realize. If I'm connecting that correctly.
I think so. I think they try hard.
They are, yes, it is. It will take some time, but you'd be surprised. They are actually closer than you think.
Yeah, well, they've been really good friends, so we're trying not to rush and get into too much issues, but so just keeping space is okay.
Well, with this, as it is with many, if it helps change their life for the better, and then they're in a challenging spot, and the information you give them as angelic, alien, however you want to word it, they will come around more easily. So, yes, they are very open-minded to a certain degree, and we just see that open-mindedness slowly moving in that direction.
Okay, it's just gotten negative a little bit, so we're just going to be patient with it.
Yes, take your break, but you'd be surprised.
Okay, next question is from Emmy, and she would just like to know if there's any advice or messages for her.
Yes, there's many vortexes around you at this time. I believe you're aware of this, and you are part of this creation of these vortexes also. This has to do with your galactic families you're connected to. There is much secrecy because you are not ready for the information yet. Yes, you're not ready for it yet. There's much there that will help you in your healing and knowing more of your place in the world, but you're not ready for it. It is quite, yes, it is quite a bit there. You are getting there, but I will leave you with that. Is there
Okay.
another? There's another question then?
I think that's it. That's just advice or messages. Yeah.
Yes.
Are you okay to continue?
Yes.
Okay, MT, you're next, my dear.
Yes.
MT, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, I've been really working on my chakras. I was just wondering, what are the conditions of my chakras?
One moment. Yes, they are opening. They are around the halfway point of what is a positive place for them to be at this time. You don't want them too open because you become less human. But you're doing well. Yes, I believe there's a balance there that is very healthy at this time. Without going into percentages and all that. They're in good shape, let's put it that way.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Thank you. And then I was wondering, do I have a connection with Dolores Cannon? I don't know why, but I'm feeling like I should be taking her quantum healing hypnosis technique, and it just started like a couple of days ago that I've been feeling that way.
It is not necessarily the person, but the work that she is doing that is you're attracting to. Yes, the person to a certain degree, but the work is it resonates with you because I wouldn't say you've been connected to this before in a past life, yes. But also your guides are telling you that this is a right direction. That is why it's feeling that way. As for this person, there's a possibility of a past life. I am not seeing one. There's a possibility.
Okay. All right. Much love. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, Michelle, go ahead.
Much love, I am. How are you?
Yes, I am doing well. Thank you.
Blessings, my Arcturian family.
Yes.
I would like to know about if you see anything in the next year, a big move, being a positive idea.
In the next year, I see it in a couple of months possibility. You might have a change of minds, like I want to get out of this place as soon as possible. That is a possibility. See around the December area, possibly even before that. It's going to be sporadic from judging by the energies.
Oh, that's shocking.
Yes.
Okay. Sporadic energy. I would just like to ask for messages to whoever has something to say to me.
Yes, your guides are sending so much love to you that you're bringing more of this positivity back in and letting a lot of this negative leave. So, in doing this, you're manifesting what you want. At this time, it seems to be in a comfort zone. You are having, that's not the right word, but you are better than you have been in a while. But you're manifesting a new beginning. So this move, whatever it might be, they don't want to give away too much, but just go with what makes you happiest, and just because you are in a good place to stay at this level that you're at. Always, of course, move more at a higher vibration, of course. But where you're at is great, and if you're in a downtime where you feel just terrible, remember where you are right now and find your way back to it. I believe you'll be in this place for yes, you learned many lessons, so you'll be here for a very long time in this place of spiritual balance I believe it will only go up from here. But yes, all the cards are in your deck at this time. All decisions. You will know what you want, and I feel that this is why I see. You will just be sporadic about it to a certain degree. Where to go next?
Thank you so much. Much love to you.
What is blessings?
Okay, Stephen, go ahead.
Hello, I am. Much love.
Yes, much more.
Thank you. I was wondering, I had a dream, a new experience for me in a dream about a couple days ago, where I had like astral surgery. I was laying down, um, and my stomach started hurting really bad, and there's this guy that was over there, and I told him that my stomach hurt real bad. This lady came over, and she literally cut me open in my stomach, and said that it's something with the digestion, and then I had like a little bruise on my bottom left of my ribs. And I could visually see this, and then she cut me open, and there's like some bubbling happened, and then she hooked me up to a device, some type of electronic device, and told me to go lay down over in this one area, then I had to scoot closer to the wall to get a better connection. And I stayed there for a little while this device worked, and then that happened for a little bit. And I was wondering if I can get more info on this dream.
Yes, it means you're tuning more into spirit. You're getting closer than you've been before as to your galactic powers. But also when you're mentioning that, I felt the mantis energy was being removed also. That was not very helpful in your journey, it seems. It kind of backfired even on the mantis themselves. They were not aware. They had good intentions, but it was not right for your DNA. Also, there's going to be a change. I believe in work, it is a possibility coming soon. Like a raise or some sort of change that isn't a positive for you. Something on those rounds. So that is another reason why that.
Sweet, thank you.
Yes.
And I was just wondering if I had any, just in general, any messages from any of my aspects, or any in general. Thank you.
Yes, the Lyran energy is very strong with you at this time. I believe they were also part of this dream that we have. The Lyrans are around you at this time. You're connected to them astral at this time. Yes, you're part of many galactic councils and making many decisions for the Earth project that you were unaware of at this time. As for alien influence, of who comes in, who goes out. So you're very connected spiritually with the galactic families. And this will come more clearly over time. I'm not sure if you knew about this.
Not a little bit, not a lot. I do appreciate the info. I really do. I appreciate it. I am your presence. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Blessings.
Okay, next question is from Amran. Can you comment on my channelings of other entities?
Yes, it seems to be quite busy around you at this time. And sometimes overwhelming. But you're still not understanding what is coming through. The Zeta information there, it seems to be they want to be first in line at this time. There's also Arcturians around you, but they are waiting their turn. But the Zeta seem to be most aggressive. They're the most, I want to say the most connected, but in some ways you are more connected to them at this time. But you are getting closer to your channeling abilities. I believe you have some energy of the channeling happening, but you're getting very close. It's still, I would give yourself a couple more months, but you're getting closer than you were before. Thank you.
Okay, his second question. I picked up a stone and felt that I should take it home with me. Are there any messages from the stone or from you?
Yes, this stone connects to your energies quite well. It'll help raise your vibration also. There's many messages that will come through eventually. But at this time, it is just resonating with you. It believes, yeah, some might find this strange, but you are opening portals with it also. This is why you have so many beings around you. Also, you are connecting more with the earth, and this is assisting with your channeling abilities also. Every time you are on a planet, you do connect to the earth very easily, but not always aware of it. It's not always easy to have a balance of all of this. Sometimes it's overwhelming. As it is now, but you will have a balance eventually. And the stone just says they love your energy and they wish they yes, they have messages, but it's mostly private. Thank you.
Okay, Jeffrey, go ahead.
Thank you. Blessings, I am.
Yes.
I wanted to know if you see any upcoming life changes for me here over the course of the rest of this year or in the next few months, maybe.
Yes, you see, at the end of this year, it could be a business change. It feels like a business change of some kind. It feels more business than family. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Then my next question is, do you have any messages for me? Or are there any other messages from my guides or things of that sort? Thank you.
One moment. Yes, your guides are patient with you, as they should be. Also guiding you into a more lifestyle format that you would like for yourself. So they're guiding you into a change, but this is a change that you want. It is going to go slow, but this is what you want. I think that is all there is for that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next question is from Steve. Steve Strom. Is his guide's name Anu? A-N-U.
Yes, one of them at least, yes.
Okay, second question. Any selections on the horse race when he attends?
Any selections? That is not in our expertise at this time. That is very human. If that's like winning the lottery or weekly lottery numbers, we don't have that either. That's too human for us. If that is the same lines of that.
Okay. Next question is from Kimberly. Her first question, what do I do in astral?
Of course, I am an Arcturian. I'm going to say this. But connecting to the Arcturians, you connect to our energies, and also many reptilians also. But in a positive way to bring much positivity within the reptilians, because they have been, yes, it has not been easy being a reptilian for a long time. So you're connecting with them to bring more energies into how the good within reptilians are. This is one of the things that you're doing in astral. One of them. It's just very important because not many people want that job, it seems. There are many a part of this, but you are one of them. It is helping very much, especially from an Arcturian point of view. Yes, much healing is always needed within the reptilian races. That is part of what you're doing. That is all I have at the time, though.
Okay, her second question. I was told my daughter chose me because of things left over from a past life that I could help her. I want to know how I can help her.
Just to be as you are, do it the best you can. To bring much positivity into your daughter's life, and your daughter already is aware of this, also just stay by her side. There are times in the other lifetimes where you will not be able to stay by her side. I believe this is a she. Yes. Anyway, doesn't matter. But there are times when you cannot. There were times when you were taken away from your daughter, as it was a very male-driven society. So this time you wish to stay. This is why you're in somewhat the conditions that you are in. There's much reason because you keep this bond, and in this bond you will stay together forever. It seems you'll always have a communication because in another lifetime you were did not have that communication, so much as was lost. But here you are in a different type of experience also, but a strong one, and one that will get only stronger. Thank you.
Okay, so there's a few more people. Are you still okay?
Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, next is Christy. Go ahead.
Hello, I am.
Yes.
My first question is, what is the probability of Ivan, myself, Michelle, and Steven moving to Nevada and opening up or being a part of a spiritual learning center?
The probability of that, as long as is around the 90% probability. Many decisions have to be made, and many will feel it is the right direction because you get much attention from your normal humans, as you word it, or how somebody words it. So yes, it will take some time, obviously, to happen, but yes. As for these individuals, many might not live there, but they might definitely do a visit. A possibility. Is a possibility to stay there also. It's up to them. Yes, this is very positive. Yes.
Okay, and then wanted to ask a second question regarding mine and Ivan's, like a move to Nevada as well, and I keep seeing like the extraterrestrial highway or Rachel, Nevada. Can you give any information regarding that?
Yeah, yes, one moment. Well, we can only give away so much on that because that is fragile information. But yeah, what you are feeling is correct. As visitation there, chance of living there, not, that is up for free will. But to be in that area, yes, all what you're feeling, seeing is correct.
Okay, thank you so much. That's very helpful.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, you are on the right track, that's for sure.
I'll share the information that I've seen with Ivan.
Thank you. Blessings.
Okay, next is Brooke.
Hey.
Yes.
Hi. I have a question about if you know anything about a species called El Yaha, which are apparently a future race of giant elves.
Yes. I am aware of them. They are shy to a certain degree, only because they're not used to this world's energy. They're not shy, but to a world like this, they keep a distance for good reason.
Okay.
To a certain extent.
So I found out my higher self is one of them.
Yes.
I was wondering if that means anything for my life path.
Only that your spiritual energies will eventually mature. Yes, this is strange, but you chose this, but also will connect you to many beings that many are not used to, that bring a positivity to this. There's so much the human race is not aware of at this time. Yes, Pleiadians, Arcturians, Elementals, but not fully aware of what's truly around, and this is one way. This is like your ticket in to see what is going on. So yes, you are on. This will help you as you more connect, become more spiritual, more of a channeler, more of a understanding of your own powers. As for connecting to your full power, your abilities, I give you a couple of months to fully understand it, but a couple of years to fully mature into their full capacity. But you're definitely getting there.
Awesome.
Yes. Awesome. Yes.
Then my other question was, I've purposely lowered my vibration to deal with old stuff from old times. It's mostly like anger and whatnot. And now it's starting to feel bad. But I can't remember. I used to be able to just jack up my vibration at will, but I don't seem to be able to do that right now, and I was wondering if you have advice for the best way to start raising it up again.
Yes, your angelic friends, such as your archangels, to assist you in this. Your Yeshua assists you, and your God will assist you. Yeshua is probably the best for that, to connect to him in your prayers, even during meditation, to bring back your energy. Yes, he says to be wary of this, to lower your vibration like that, because it's a little bit different now as they're getting older. It's harder to. I'll let him explain it when you connect to him.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very, very much.
Yes. Blessings.
Okay, Sandia, you're next.
Okay, thank you. I'm here. Thank you for being with us as well. My first question is about my chakras, on which one I should work on the most right now.
Your heart chakra at this time. Also your root chakra, but your heart chakra is it needs the most attention at this time. When that one's fully cleared, at least to a high degree, the rest of them will follow, as we can tell. To a certain extent, but enough. Yes. You're welcome.
Right. Okay. My second question is if I have any messages for my guides or anyone around me, please.
One moment. They just say continue as you're doing. They say, not I always understand what they're speaking of, not to worry about work. They say something around those lines, and just continue in your direction. That is all they have to say at this time.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Yes, I get. And much love to you.
Much love.
Okay, next question is from Amy. So, Amy says, I get the feeling I've done a lot in my sleep as of late. If so, could you tell me what I've been doing?
Yes, you've been connecting to the Syrians a lot recently. Helping them. One moment. Yeah, I'm just going to tell you, even sometimes I don't understand what they're talking about. Helping them with city structures. You have more of a male energy. You have females also, but in this male energy within the Syrians are helping them with city structures. Like golden cities, mostly golden cities they're saying. It's something about also part of this future Earth. A future version of Earth they are working on at this time. We say it's a project of theirs. They're not going into full detail of it, but it is a future probability of Earth they are working on at this time. Yes, there's much there. I will leave you with that.
Okay, Amy's second question. Are there any messages from the Arcturians?
Yes. Of course. You're very connected to us and Astral also. But also relaxing very much because, yes, there's much tension around you. So when you go to Astral, you take it easy and rest. And our energies are around you, but remember, you're going through many tests. We have to keep our distance, but we are sending your energy always. But yes, this is kind of a chaotic lifetime for you, but rest assured your next life will be very calm. But rest assured also in Astral it's very calm around you also. So you do take a break. Some are very busy in Astral, but there are also those that just take it easy, go on vacation, as what you're doing at this time. Blessings.
Okay, do you have time for a couple quick YouTube questions?
Yes, if they're super important, yes, that'd be fine.
Okay, Donna Riggs is on YouTube, and she would like to know where her origins are.
Andromeda. That is all I have for that.
Andromeda.
Stephen, can you mute your line? Sorry, one moment. It's Steve. 1 second. Okay, Steve, can you quickly ask your question?
Yes. Thank you. I was just wondering if you look at the picture on my screen right now, the golden eagle. I was wondering what energies you can pick up from that, and where do you this quantum entanglement field energies? Wondering where you think it will become the products in the future. Will these be expanding and made more available with no conditions or limitations?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, that is true, but this is far in your future, though. But you are definitely connecting. Also, this is why you're connecting easily to this, because you are one of the energies that's bringing this into this reality. So you have a big part in this future reality that you see. As for the added much to it, I cannot add too much to than what you already said, truly.
All right, thank you. And is there any way I can send you a message in Arcturian real quick?
Yes, please.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Not all of us sound like that. That is one version. That is more of an ancient language, actually. But there are some that still practice that language. Thank you for that. That helped very much.
Okay, Steve Strong, if you would like to re-ask your question, if I asked it incorrectly, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, great. I was at the horse races and I was getting some telepathic messages. I just wanted to know if those messages were coming from one of my guides or Anu.
From a new, yes. From a new place, yes. One moment. That your guides are telling you they like this atmosphere for you to be in. And it's raising your vibration. And it's a place where you can, it's like meditation in some regard where you are at. It is just very healing for you to be in that place. Yes, and other beings are, when you're in a higher vibration, other beings do appear, it seems. They're just watching.
But were they giving me telepathic messages of which horses to play?
Possibly. Yes, but I'm not sure if you want to truly listen to that, but you can if you want to.
But who was giving me those messages?
Pleiadians.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. I'll be at the race again next couple of weeks.
They enjoyed your energy there, and it's a possibility that they'll be corrected what they are saying. As for who will win or not, that is up to you.
Okay, great. Do they have a name that I should address them by?
There's a blue Pleiadians. One moment. Some are silver. There's a blue Pleiadian and a silver Pleiadian. One moment. One of them is named of Arnok.
Arnok?
Yes, it's a blue Pleiadian. But there are several others. But that is one you can connect to.
That likes to send me messages about the horses.
Oh yes, they love that place. Apparently, they truly do.
Okay, great. I'll be tuning into them soon. Tell them thank you.
Yes.
Because they did pick a few winners for me.
Oh, there you go. Blessings.
Okay, just 444 from YouTube. Are there any messages from my main guide Daniel on my health situation and overall healing process? Much love.
Yes, it would just be a slow healing. Yes, you will get better. Maybe not entirely, but yes, it'll just be a slow healing. You're on the right track, though. Thank you.
Okay, Joyful Love has a question. Where do the third eye beings come from, and what is my connection to them?
Third eye beings come from every type of spirit, alien. There's so many different types. The ones you are connecting to is very Pleiadian. As for, I forgot the rest of that question, but They're just assisting you opening up your third eye and your other extraterrestrial lifetimes. I believe that is all. I must be going now. I think I've said enough tonight.
Thank you so much, I am.
Yes, thank you. And you've helped the Arcturians also connect more to human energies. So all these channelings help all entities. Always. Yes, there'll be some strange ones coming through, but they'll be strange at first, but that will be over after a time. There is many entities that you will be encountering shortly, as we can tell. So, but they will help you in your awakening, your Earth awakening. So, blessings to you. And yes, the skies will light up eventually with our presence. Blessings.
Much love.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I am. I didn't notice. Yeah, it has a lot of Arcturian, but also Pleiadian DNA, at least. Somebody like to do a blessing for us?
Sure, I'll do one.
Thank you.
Thank you. Much love to you all. 아무도 유라티 우라코나 우라니티 아니타 요호 요소호 야나하 타리카토 야수타타니 타두코코카 아야 우라요노토 유라토 치요노 테렌토 체타 야니카타 오하 야니스 온타. Thank you.
Thank you. That was great.
Hey, Ivan, there was a question if there was anything we could do for you during and even in YouTube land, if there was something we could do for you during a channeling to keep your energy up.
Just send me positive energy. That is the best way to go. That always helps. Positive intentions, definitely. That helps out a lot. Thank you. Anybody else for a blessing before we go? Going once, going twice.
So.
Okay. All right. Thank you all for being here. Much love, and see you next Tuesday.